WarLight is a customizable turn-based strategy game that can be played for free with your web browser at warlight.net or on your iPhone or iPad, Android phone or tablet, or Kindle Fire. The game is a bit like the board game Risk, but expanded upon and adapted for online play. WarLight's game mechanics are very simple, but they lead to really deep strategy. Here's how it works. The game map is divided into territories. Every territory has a number that identifies how many armies are on that territory. Each turn, you can command your armies to attack or transfer to a neighboring territory. When attacking, every army you attack with has a 60% chance of killing an enemy army. For example, if you attack with 7 armies, you get 7 rolls of 60%, which means that a 7 will typically kill 4 enemy armies. But you don't need to understand the math. Just click Analyze, and it will tell you how many to attack with. If you kill all the defending armies, you capture the territory. By capturing territories, you can grow your empire until you eventually conquer the entire world. Territories are grouped up into bonuses. If you can control an entire bonus, you'll receive additional armies every turn. At its core, WarLight's gameplay involves capturing bonuses and then defending them from enemy players. WarLight does have a single-player campaign, but the game is best when played in multiplayer. Multiplayer games can be played either real-time or multi-day. Real-time games are meant to be played in a single sitting, whereas multi-day games can be played asynchronously. You'll get an email when it's time to play the next turn. In WarLight, all players can take their turn at the same time, so games progress pretty quickly, even when they involve lots of people. WarLight has a very customizable game engine that allows you to control hundreds of different settings when starting a new game. You can control how the army mechanics work, introduce any of a dozen different types of cards with varying effects, design custom scenarios, organize teams, use fog of war, and more. This gives you a ton of flexibility. You can use these settings to create anything from a minor variant to entirely new types of gameplay. WarLight provides a bunch of templates to give you ideas, but you can also create your own templates and even share these with other players. WarLight has over 700 handmade maps to choose from. These include real-world maps, fantasy lands, historical maps, geometric shapes, or you can even make your own map. WarLight works well for both casual and competitive play. For casual players, WarLight brings the board game experience online for a family, group of friends, or workplace. For competitive players, there's a very active community who compete in WarLight's ladders and tournaments. Since you can view replays of every game that's played, it's easy to share games with the community and analyze them on the forums. WarLight can be played completely for free and doesn't use microtransactions, so players can't buy their way to victory, and you won't be pestered all the time to buy upgrades. The game is supported by advertisements, or you can buy a membership to remove ads forever. You can play right now at warlight.net. Playing multiplayer games requires creating a free account, but you can try the game in single player without one, and no download is required, so you can be playing in seconds. Go give it a try at warlight.net.